Joseph Rizzi says his experience as an immigrant in school inspired him to devote his life to educating and keeping students in the classroom and out of trouble.
Hi guys.
How are you?
¿Qué pasa, Chito?
¿Cómo estás?
Good son.
And at the end you score yourself. And when I got the opportunity to do something for future generations that I was in charge of and I could do something, I embraced the career as a bilingual educator and a bilingual administrator after that. The applications were all done, right?
Yes.
His work at Beacon is the latest chapter of Rizzi's long commitment to the school system. It has been around for close to 10 years, but enrollment was low in the beginning. After Rizzi took over, the roster grew to 300 students.
When I started working here, we didn't have a lot of kids. Because it was just one thing. We would either do homework or the gym. When he started doing dance. He wanted to do arts and crafts.
He also helped to expand another program. At New Utrecht, where he spent 31 years, he was a foreign language teacher, key club advisor, vice principal, and coordinator of the bilingual education department. At a time when bilingual education was unheard of, he helped create and sustain one of the biggest dual language programs in the country.
Without exaggerating, I would say maybe 7 or 8 out of 10 youngsters that went to school dropped out because there was no support system. And that new program, that sensitivity, that new support system gave the students the courage to go on. Because once you get them to walk, they're going to run by themselves.
Unlike most ESL programs, the new support system invested in teachers who actually spoke the native languages of Bensonhurst's immigrant youth. Rizzi understands the difficulty immigrant students can have in school. 15 and newly arrived from Mola di Bari in Italy, he experienced culture shock his first day at an American high school.
And I was not afraid of anything, but when the bell rang after the first period, I actually froze in front of the door. I was accustomed of staying in the same classroom, and the teacher would come to us.
That day, a friend helped him get to the next class. On his own initiative, Rizzi finished 4 years of high school in 2.5. Immigrant students are usually placed in a lower grade so they can use the extra year to learn English, but Rizzi refused to remain in the lower level.
So I went from department to department, trying to make myself understand, and good thing I spoke Italian, that means with my hands, that I did this and I know that, I've done it before, and they understood me. So they gave me previous regions exams, other kind of exams to see what level I was on. And I have to say that within 2.5 years, I did all my 4 years of high school, which allowed me to graduate even with 6 months ahead of time. Very good.
Not all students take that route.
You're taking this class for a specific reason. You are getting ready to take a special test for specialized high school.
So Rizzi tries his best to make sure kids know the importance of staying in school, even in after-school programs like Beacon that keep youths busy with healthy activities like homework help and wrestling. The best part, Rizzi's had fun doing it all along.
Always said that I leave home, I go home, and I come back home, because the school was not a workplace for me. It was like home. Never felt like I worked a day in my life, and my days were pretty long.
Yvonne Bang, Columbia Television News.